What's up guys, it's Daz here, but you don't really care as we've moved on to Mission 2 in Gloomy Manor. Now that you're equipped, let's get on with finding those dark moon pieces. Paranormal readings are stronger in north rooms of the Gloomy Manor. Shall we start our search there? Why yes, we should. Ready for some more action? Ah, you're a courageous lad. You know, you remind me of myself at your age, fella. Oh, those were the days. Anywho, we need to start searching for the rest of the dark moon. Luckily, I have the invention to make our job easier. I call it the Parascope, a tip-top device that detects and measures distant paranormal signals. In fact, I just used it to scan the Gloomy Manor, and I found some strong activity in the north rooms. That's where we'll start our search. Oh, you haven't changed a bit, my boy. There's no reason to be scared now that you're equipped with the mighty Poltergust 5000. Now, details. There's a mechanism that controls the access to that section. The access mechanism is in the main hall. I'll give you instructions once you get there. Got all that? Good. Now get a move on. Now then, let's begin. I might, in the future, what I might end up doing is actually cutting out the beginning bits with EGAD because a lot of it can sometimes be useless. This one was quite helpful in that it told us exactly what we're trying to do, but some of them are a little longer and waste of time. But anyway, nothing comes out this time because we've already been here. But you may have seen earlier that there was some sort of gem that was shown off in that little garden. So I say, while we can, let's go to this little area. Now this place is called the Forgotten Garden, which is a difference. Is it different? It's different in the European version, which is what I'm playing. This is generally called the Mudroom Exterior in the American version of the game. So, we grab this, and we can't see it very well. We get our first gem. It is one of 3 collectibles you can get in this game. And of course, I'll be getting all of them.
Yellow.
Doing some gemstone hunting on the side, eh, fella? Can't say I blame you. Each one of those collectible gems is unique and invaluable. But remember, you've got a job to do. You'll have time to look at your gems in the vault later. Carry on, youngster. And while we're here, you may also notice the music's changed a little bit, which I like. I like little attention to details like that. And the doghouse does nothing, but it will do something a little later on. But we'll see that a little later. Now, come into this room here, and it's called, when it shows up, the side entrance. In the American version of the game, it's called the Mudroom. Now, clearly there's a bunch of differences in this PAL version. In fact, there's one that I didn't even realise. This game that I'm playing is not even Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. On the front cover of the European version of the game, it's just called Luigi's Mansion 2. So I'm not even playing Dark Moon. I'm playing Luigi's Mansion 2. Anyway, if you come to these plants, you can flash them. I know, you flash plants. And you get yourself gem number 2. And of course some money on the side, which is always very nice and appreciated. There we go. Give me your bills. Thank you. Right, now we're getting less and less ranks every time we go through this place, so I kind of want to get on ahead. Is there nothing going on here? No, it's just making a sound. Great! That's not eerie at all. Let's make some progress, shall we? So, to the front entrance we go. We need to go to the main hall after all. Hello, guarded corridor. I'm just going to run past you. Whoopsie. Bye-bye. And through the door, please. So with the introduction to a new type of ghost, we are gonna get interrupted by EGAD as soon as we take 5 steps into an important room. Blasted ghosts! Luigi, those brutes just stole the gears from the access mechanism I told you about. I'll use the Parascope to find them, then you can use the map on the DS to hunt them down. Ho-ho, the terrified look in your eyes just gave me a great idea. You don't look very terrified right now, but whatever. From now on, I'm gonna call the DS, this is genius, the Dual Scream. Ho ho, ho, Dual Scream, ho. Interact with the map on the Dual Scream to locate the slammers in the West Wing. You already ruined the thing that I was gonna say. I was gonna say they're slammers, but whatever, that's the name of them. The map has a whole slew of features, so be sure to mess around with it later. But for now, look lively and get those gears back. Yes, these new ghosts are called... Whoa, do you see that? That door just disappeared over there. They're called slammers. And the music started again. Am I hitting all sorts of glitches also? Okay, I don't know. And now, as we're getting through, first of all, he took the key to the door that we want to get into. But this introduces the way this game likes to tell its story, and I don't really like it that much. See, in the first game, the matter was, you had very limited rooms to go into, you find a room you can go into, you unlock a key, which then takes you to the next room, and so on and so forth. In this game, they don't really do that. It's more the fact of, you try to go somewhere through maybe a door that we're supposed to go to, and then something gets in your way. So you have to go out of your way to grab the thing that you need to then make your way to make progress. So it's not a matter of you're exploring and slowly like unlocking more of the places you go along. It's more you have a place to go to and then you get distracted for who knows how long before you can make progress. It doesn't feel right to me. It feels more like they're putting a block in the way of progress as opposed to I'm making progress as I go. But anyway, welcome to the downstairs corridor. Not called the downstairs corridor in the American version. This used to be called the common hall. I wanted to say common room, but that's not right. So if you look down on the map, you'll see there's two ghosts right here. So let's go to this bottom left one. And this is the lab that Egad was in the opening sequence. Things have certainly taken a turn for the worse, eh? Oh, I thought that was flashable. Never mind. A ghost will be in here somewhere. Is it here? Indeed it is. Anything that spins, you want to flash. Oh, okay. There's a bit of an issue with the controls. When you're holding on to flash, you're stuck in the sidestep mode and you can't actually aim around unless you let go and turn around like that. And when you've got the flash on, it means you have to go through an animation of flashing. It's really weird I'm saying flashing too much, but you have to go through that animation to be able to turn around. Sometimes that's not very helpful and you get hit because of it. Anyway, introduction formally, I guess, or officially, to the Slammers. They're basically the blue twirlers of this game. And their description is slightly different in the European version, in the vault, but we'll see that later. For destroying that big guy, we get ourselves a gear. We need 4 of them to actually make any progression, because what do you know? The door we're trying to go to has been blocked once again, and that does nothing? Okay. Now, it's nice to know that, you know, we can maybe go to that door in the top right, or top left, that's it. We can also suck off this little secret, and find the room between the rooms. It's a secret pocket. And of course some money as well, which is always appreciated, and a key, so I guess you were supposed to go here, helpful. But let's take a little peek in and see what's in the next room, if I can make it work. And now at this point I believe the animation just sort of repeats. So, this is our third type of ghost enemy. They're called hiders. You can probably guess why, even though they're not doing it there, but they do something that warrants them their name. And of course, if you try and actually interrupt their party, you can't do it. Because, as I didn't show, they're actually blocking the door with something. We have to find another way in. There you go. Mess. Well, since we're down in the downstairs corridor, let's see what else there is to offer. First of all, there's a big wad of bills here. You can suck up a few at the beginning and then it all explodes. There's also, spider webs. Now this introduces a new mechanic which I can't aim at because I'm stuck in sidestep mode. if you flash normal enemies, or normal animals, shall I say, you get money out of them. Don't know why. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe that's why they're not ghosts in this game either. But we have another big spider web to get through, which we can't do, and a portrait of a key. Can't get that anytime soon, but alright then. Actually, never mind. Right, we need to go back to the foyer, because if you look on our map, although there's nothing else we can get down here, you can tap 1F and you can see there's more stuff upstairs. So let's go there. Now another PAL or European version difference is, well, that's not different. That happens every time. Try and go up the stairs and whoops, it's that third ghost we were talking about. Hiders. What they do is, what do you know? They hide, and if you stick around and don't, expose where they're from for too long, they'll start throwing stuff at you. And this guy doesn't move. That's helpful, easy to remember. So, you just stun him out, and then start sucking him up. He's got 15 HP as opposed to the 10 that the greenie has, and the 30 that the slammer has, so, yeah, nice and easy. Think of him as sort of like the equivalent to a garbage can ghost from the first game. And you can suck up the bananas because they will hurt you when you slip on them. It's just like Mario Kart. But anyway, as I was saying, in the PAL and European version of the game, the floors are named differently. So we've got in the European version the first floor, second floor, and the ground floor. Whereas in the American version, it's first, second, and third. So the ground floor is the first floor, and then everything's a bit higher up. Anyway, there's another gem for us right here, if I can keep my hand still. So remember that for the future. For now, though... Welcome to the upstairs corridor. Corridor, folks. I don't know what sort of accent that is, but let's go through here. Welcome to the bedroom. There's a bit of a puzzle here to do, as this game is very much more puzzle-based than the first game, which is good when you know what you're doing. When I first played this game, I got stumped by so many puzzles, it wasn't even funny. But first of all, let's suck up these clothes and get a single bill from it. Great. And we can get ourselves another little peeking thing. This is the study. What a great shot, but what's this? The gem is right there, so... There's a secret compartment to this place which you wouldn't have known unless you looked through that peek hole. Or if you looked at the map and saw that there's a room there anyway. But anyway. If we spin... Oh, Jesus! What a horrible life that mouse had. It was living peacefully in a ceiling fan, and then suddenly got thrown out of its ceiling fan, and then hit somebody, and then burnt to death. What a horrible fate. But anyway, enough with the anyways. If you suck that up, there's a secret bed. Does this do anything now? Of course it doesn't. So, I guess let's just jump on here. Maybe the puzzle comes later. This is how we get into the study. It's interesting. Although actually, if I had the money to like have my own mansion, I would probably, if Anna could like make the design of it or like, influence it, I would probably actually make a mansion with these sort of secrets. If I had, enough money that I wouldn't know what to do with it, I'd absolutely make like a sort of trap mansion with all sorts of hidden compartments and just secret fun stuff. Now, while you're sucking up a ghost enemy, you can press B to do an extra little jump. It will take away your jab, but it will make sure that other enemies can't punch you while you're sucking them up, which is kind of helpful. And goodbye, Greenie. For killing all 4 of those, Mr. Slammer appears. And now I don't think holding down the flash thing actually stuns them for any extended amount of time. It still has pretty much the same effect. It's just the longer you hold it, the bigger you flash, so the more likely you are to actually hit them. And there's the gem, conveniently placed behind a... Was that a portrait? I think so. I mean, I didn't get to see it properly, and I can't blow it down, so I'll just assume it was a portrait. It makes sense to me. And goodbye. I would be scared too, mice. Oh god, spiders. Get out of here. Already enough influence, or enough, not influence, hints? There's already enough spiders here, as you can see from all the spider webs, is what I'm trying to say. And once again, sucking up a carpet always reveals something. You can tell when you can suck up a carpet, because the side of it... Come on.
What are you doing, Luigi? Oh, I'll blow it away instead. That's better. You'll always tell if you can lift up a carpet because it's got a little hook, a tail, I guess, on the end of it. Anyway, that takes out the fire.
Hello?
So, of course, let's sit on the log that it was burning. I'm sure that won't hurt or anything. But this is how we get into the room, the studio. And I'm going to suck up this if I can, just for convenience sake. Now, 2 hiders and presumably a slammer because there's a gear in here. Whoops. Yeah, you're supposed to actually interact with their thing before you can stun them with your flash. I should have said that earlier. And should have known that considering I fell for that trap earlier. Also though, what's usually helpful is if you do a quick little strobe flash right at the beginning, you can pretty much always get them, though it didn't work that time, or the last time before for some reason. But yes, if you just want to quickly get them, just do a quick flash the moment they appear and you should be good. Alright, Slammer, it's just you and me down now. It's time to slam down. I'm trying to make a pun out of this, it's not working.
Oh yeah.
But we did get a gear, so I guess I made some sort of progress. And the music's quite nice with the sort of realization of what we've done. So, yeah. Is there anything over here? I don't think there is. Although, there should be something here-ish. There we go. I knew there was something around here. Lovely. Anything else? A golden bone. This is, I think, a collectible that appears in every mission somewhere. That's very helpful. It sort of acts as an extra life, and it doesn't stack, if that makes sense.
You seem to have found something very special there, Luigi. I heard that your chances of finding one of those is better if you have a lot of treasure. I get the feeling that bone will come in handy when you find things can't get any worse. But that's just a wild guess. Yes, pure speculation. I know all about speculation.
So we've just got 254 gold, so that probably influenced getting the golden bone. It acts as an extra life, and the hider put a mustache on his buddy's portrait. And can we use this to get up? No, we can't. Okay, fair enough. I understand. Let's go. Alright, back upstairs and... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I want to go through this door first. Then we go down. Now that we're in the upstairs corridor, we can first of all suck up another one of these carpets. Don't mind me. Oh god, it's golden spiders. What's nice about golden spiders though is if you flash them, they don't just become coins or bills, they become gold bars. Did that third one get away? Oh well. And now I ignore those 3 coins in the top left. We're in the parlor. Ooh. And now, spinning this ceiling fan gives us a bunch of money, which is always helpful because I guess it gives us a better chance of getting gold bones and gets us just a little bit closer to that next upgrade, even though we don't even know what the upgrade is, but hey, it's nice in concept. Was it supposed to give us 106 coins? That seems a bit of an odd number to give us, but, okay. Now, we can get ourselves a 3rd gem here, because there's another one of EGAD's circular panel things. Flashing this grandfather clock gets us gem number 3. Nice. Now, there should be something else here. After all, the map is telling us that there's a gear here, so behind the portrait is more money. Don't mind me. There you go. As a little hint to you, whilst sucking up money, the recorder player plays music, so let me just explore these last few pieces of stuff. Otherwise, let's play some music. Aw, that didn't play very long. I wanted to hear it for longer before you activated the ghost, but I guess they had to tell you that you did it right somehow. And you're going down to... and then, wow. Quite a tight squeeze, don't you think, buddy? Also, what's nice is listen to the sounds that the slammer makes as you suck him in. His voice gets all high-pitched. He's just a little baby. That and he's shrinking and dying for a second time, which is always nice and gruesome. Whoa! That animation was super slow. Jeez.
Oh. Yellow.
Luigi, how goes it, my boy? You found all 4 gears? That quick? Ho-ho! Well, you got there in the end. Good work, Sonny. Now, head back to the main hole and put the gears back in the access mechanism.
Ciao.
Alright, so after we've been told at the beginning of this mission to go through to the gear mechanism, only now, 20 minutes later, can we actually go to the gear mechanism. Now, I'm not actually going to go that way straight away. There's something I want to do first. Oh god, yeah! That's not the way to the room. Don't know why I didn't say that before. It's a trap. Don't fall for it. Even though I just did. Once again, you want to bring out the bed, which mysteriously went back into the wall. I think there's a ghost around here somewhere. And go back to that place. This back door here. This is what I was after. In the top left corner of this little study, you can get gem 4 by sucking up a spider web in the corner here, although I couldn't see it. I was just randomly sucking and then it worked, but hey, whatever. To the main hall we go, through the downstairs corridor, through whatever other names of places that's been completely changed for no reason. Let's finally get to this gear mechanism, shall we?
Oh. Uh-oh. Huh? Nope.
Luigi, you're not smart. You're a plumber, dude. Are you not smart enough to work out gears?
Oh. Yellow.
Why the long face, Luigi? Must be genetics, I suppose. Criminy, the gears don't fit into the mechanism. Maybe it's because you bashed it from the wrong angle. Those slammer guys must have bent them or something. I suppose I'll have to repair the things to make them work. Well, at least you recovered them all.
You know what I meant.
And it looks like you've captured some very interesting ghosts. I can't wait to check them out. I'm bringing you back now. There was no separation between those two sentences. Let's move on.
Yes. I did it.
I'm curious to see how I did, because I felt I was quite fluid in most of the things I did, and I got all the collectibles. So is it going to give me 3 stars for getting all sorts of treasure as well as getting kind of good time? We'll see, won't we? Also, you can press A to skip through this, but it makes me feel more successful when I don't. Only rank 2. Good enough, I guess.
Good work, Luigi. I knew I should have called you first. Let's have a look at those gears.
Jeez, Yad, you're a lot meaner than I remember.
I'll come up with something to make them work again.
And they just vanish.
Now, let's get that Poltergust 5000 unloaded and see what kinds of ghostly goodies you've got.
We got a gem, and a gem, and another gem, and another gem. We got ourselves a slammer, and a hider, and another greenie, because there can never be enough. Alright, over halfway to 2,000.
I was right. These new ghosts are very interesting indeed. Such spectacular specimens. And they won't be making any more trouble for us now that they're in the vault. Remember, you can go to the vault to review all the types of ghosts you've caught so far. And while you're there, feel free to read my research notes on their ghostly behavior. Analyzing the paranormal signatures of ghosts also helps me fine-tune the old parascope. Now, skedaddle. I need to figure out a way to make those gears work again.
And on that note, I'm going to win it off here. Next time, we're going to... Quiet, please. Wow, how rude. Oh well. For now, my name's been Daz, you didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit.